Mayong hapon, Cesafi fans. We're live here at the USBF volleyball court to witness 3 collegiate matches with an opening battle between the UC Webmasters and the CIT-U White Stallions. The Webmasters came in from a win off their last game, which raised the morale of the team in starting the season. Team captain Ryan Lloyd also mentioned that they aim to keep good communication and understanding among each other inside the court to keep their momentum. The White Stallions, on the other hand, suffered 2 consecutive losses, but team captain Sebastian Dave Denden said that he is looking forward to clinch their first win today. Unfortunately, the team is also coming into the match lacking 3 members due to an injury and other health concerns. Now, let's keep the ball rolling, and I'll pass you on to Addy.
Howdy, it's Addy, and it's your Double V. I'm your voice for volleyball today, back at it commentating, and it's a game between the CIT-U White Stallions and the UC Webmasters. We're very excited for today's game, and we're surely going to have an exciting match-up. Tune in into our live, comment down below any thoughts that you have so we can interact with you. Again, this is your Cesafi Season 24, and we're live at the USPF Gym volleyball game for the College Men's Division. Last time when I watched UC Webmasters, Illustrissimo, which is currently inside, was performing really well. We'll see how this goes for the White Stallions and the UC Webmasters. White Stallions would be serving the UC Webmasters. Number 2, that was in, would receive. Number 6, a short spike and an attempt. Oh, and an error from 2 and 3. The lack of communication really impacts the game, right? And when it comes to volleyball, you really have to scream out loud and tell that it is yours. You have to guard the ball and tell that it's yours, just like how you guard your relationships. 12 serving CDU White Stallions. 22 received it. And a spike. Oh, they did not see that coming. We have 2 errors, and it's the first points of the game, but we'll see how this goes. Number 3 serving the UC Webmasters, and that was a service error. We'll see how Pantilgat, number 6 of UC Webmasters, serve the White Stallions. Again, when it comes to the service, the last time I was here, there are several types of services. There's one that is just a bit of chill. There's ones that are so. And that's another service error. I think everyone is still from there, feeling off their vacations and conditioning. 22, and that was inside. Susimo, and 20, strong spike from 20, and that's a point for the UC Webmasters. We are yet to get a long rally, and as I always say, I hope we get a long rally every after service that we have. 20 is serving, and another service error. UC Webmasters, it's their second service error, but again, it's the same that's happening. Number 16 from CDU will be serving, and that is inside. 20 received it, and 21 spike. That was, couldn't save the ball. Number 2 attempted it from CDU. Now 21 will be serving from the side of UC Webmasters, Sazon. Let's see if this gets inside. No more service errors, please. And that is inside. Very wonky receive. Neutralization, and that is outside, pretty strong from number 2, I believe, of the White Stallions. Sazon will be serving again, number 21. Ball is still with UC Webmasters. And we'll see how this goes. That is inside. Number 16 got it. 3 neutralizes, and 22 spike. That is outside once again. It's just that I feel like CIT-U is not communicating with each other, and they need to do so. 21, Sazon again for UC Webmasters. That was a risky receive. 13 saved it. Spiked by 2, and 1 from the middle of the court, and that is a point for the Webmasters. Now they take the lead by 4 points. Let's see if they can still expand this. Sazon is still serving for UC Webmasters. And that is inside. A bit of wonky, but that was a good save. 22 again, another spike. Number 13, neutralize it. And mid-court, 19. Didn't see that coming from him. Palorn. And we have a timeout from Cebu Doctors University, I believe. And again, when it comes to these volleyball games, it's truly important to communicate, and it's important to strategize and adapt. Sometimes what you think how the game goes doesn't go how it's supposed to go. But we're still excited for how this set will be coming to fruition. The college men's division on both ends have a lot to prove, and at the end of the day, even if we have 2 very competitive teams, only one will win. And it's all about the stamina and the endurance. We are going to be back in the ball game, and the ball is still with the UC Webmasters, and let's see if they can actually expand the lead more. Sazon is still serving, number 21 from the UC Webmasters. And that is inside. And that was a wonky receive from number 4. Sorry for it. The point still goes to UC Webmasters. That was, I believe, a service ace. Sazon, let's go. 21. And that is inside. Pretty strong number 3. And number 2, now it's back to UC Webmasters. 13 hit at 19 will attempt, but illustrissimo on the right side of the corner. As I look at it on my vision, CDU's left side of the corner. Sazon is still serving, and it's a 7-point lead to 16. Was able to neutralize that strong ball, number 3. And then another one spike from 22. It's almost unsafe, saved by number 2 will attempt. 13 at the back. Number 2, 21 will spike and 16. Got it. Number 2 will attempt and almost one last time. 13 got it, saved. 22, number 3, and 13 from UC. Number 2, 20, and that is a spike and a point for UC Webmasters. That was our longest rally so far. Almost dropped the ball several times, but also saved it. Sazon is still serving for UC Webmasters. That is inside, and again, they need to be very careful with this receives. 22 got it. 13 is such a good saver, and finally CDU got a point. Just a little bit of an error, but in terms of observations, number 3 Parol is doing really well in saving all these low balls, almost dropping it, but every time it goes to the back line, he's always there to save the day. Number 1 Illustrissimo, and that is a point for CDU White Stallions. That was outside. Wasn't able to quite estimate it. Number 4 is serving for CDU, and that is inside. 13 got it neutralized, and 19. The sets of number 12 are pretty electric. Doesn't have to say anything, but the 2 spikers either ends are just there to just spike it up and get a point. Now 19 will be serving, and again, no communication. 16 kind of bypassed that. The ball was supposed to be with 22 of CDU White Stallions, but 16 bypassed it. It's truly important to stay on your lane. Number 19 is still serving from UC. Number 3 got it, and a spike from 16. 16 needs to quite give the ball. The pressure is getting onto him. He's been carrying everything for himself for CDU White Stallions. You need to work as a team. 19 and number 6 hit the ball. The point is from them. The way I would see it, the ball wasn't barely even at the line of UC Webmasters, but he already anticipated it's gonna come from them, so he's like, I'm gonna hit the ball. 19 service, and 22 will have a soft one. Set number 6 spiked it. Another spike from number 6. Amazing. Pana also, the sets of Pana. Number 2, it shouldn't be left unappreciated. 19 is still serving. 22, number 3, and number 2. That is pretty strong, and that is outside. They need to have a system. We're almost through this set. 17-5, and that is a 12-point lead. Number 19 is still serving, and again, when it comes to these lanes, 16 should not be carrying everything by themselves for the CDU White Stallions. You cannot be a superhero. You need to work as a team. He is in the middle and is trying to do everything for the CDU White Stallions. Number 3, 7, and the point is Illustrissimo was trying to block it, but it wasn't even pulling through. There is a timeout from the White Stallions. I will be back for a short break. And we're back. Number 19 is still serving. 16 had it neutralized. Number 3 and number 2, it was blocked. 16 and 12, double block. No, number 6 and 12, I'm sorry. Pantilian and Illustris and Pana. Number 19 serving for use and CDU got it. 7 and number 2, 21 Sazon. Pana will set it and Illustrissimo again on that spike. Such an amazing work. Never disappoints. Illustrissimo was also the player of the game from the last game that I commentated with UC Webmasters. 19, that is a service error. It's outside. Pretty strong. Number 13 is back on the court side for UC Webmasters. Number 7 will be serving for CIT-U. Let's see how this goes. Inside. And number 20, got it. 6, but oh, that was a City White Stallions. That was an error. The White Stallions will be serving 7 to 21. Service getting in. And that is inside 13. Have it. Illustrissimo once again. He is just so sure with his spikes, and in these spaces that CD White Stallions need to like fill in, they need to be more dynamic in terms of receiving all these balls and attacks from UC Webmasters. Good serve. That was a drop from number 6. Amazing. Amazing work. And we're almost done with this Illustrissimo. And number 4 have it. 20. Pana at the back set. 21 and 3. 21 again. Pana 6. Slow drop. Number 4 saved it. Number 2 will spike. 13 had it in the back line. 2 and then 20 spike. 30 gets to save it. 4. And now it's back to Webmasters 13. Have it 6. Back set from 12. And a drop from 21. But 3 have it. 22. That's pretty strong. And the point goes to the UC Webmasters. It's now our set point, 24 to 7. It is a, I don't know how to do the math, but the lead goes to that. Illustrissimo still serving. 16. 22 almost had a drop. 2 and 20 spiked it. They didn't get to receive that. Our first set and done is done, and it is for the UC Webmasters. We'll be back after the short break.
Tingnan lang ko yung tape na
And we're back. This is still Adi, and I am still your voice for volleyball. UC served 30, got it. Number 3, 13 on that very low. Didn't get to see that coming. Tripped it. Now 21, Sazon will still be serving for the UC Webmasters. A different lineup for the Webmasters now, but Pana is still there. 21, of course, Sazon. And number 6. 3, CDU 22, spiked it up, 12, and they didn't have that. The point goes to the Webmasters. 21 Sazon still serving. We'll see. That is inside. 16 had it. 3, 22 will hit again. 22. Number 6 on that spike. Pantilgan. So amazing. Pretty strong on these hits. Coming from that 21 Sazon is still serving. CDU Webmasters. Casas. CDU is improving on receiving the balls from the Webmasters. With how this goes, you know, when it comes to really just being able to receive a very strong ball, it's being able to neutralize it and have it still inside and still have the control over it. 21 Sazon, that was his service is, and that is inside. Again, the receive is outside. 30 Gemarao. There is, of course, a difficulty to neutralize the ball. Is pretty strong coming from the service and opponent. 21, we'll see. And if he hits it very strong, it's going to be outside again, but he needs to make sure that it is inside. 16, able to neutralize it. Now CD has control. 22 had it. And back set from Pana. Spike by 14. Again, the electric connection from the spikers and the setters of the Webmasters is just showing all these points are from the back sets, the front sets. All the sides are being utilized. And 21 Sazon, 30 Gimarao, and the receives. Pretty crucial on this backhand because Gimarao is the one being attacked by most of the serves by the Webmaster. So I think that the backline needs to be able to improve on receiving these strong services from the UC Webmasters. And with the Webmasters, their current system is working on the sets, smart, very, very smart sets by Pana number 12. Really so good and so clean. But apart from the sets, you know, even if the spikers doesn't really know if it's going to be on their side, they're always ready to hit the ball. And that is the most important thing, to be always ready for the game and hit it when it's the most important. Hit it when it's most important. Now we're back to the ball game. Sazon is still serving for the UC Webmasters. Let's see if they finally score a point. It's now a 7-point lead. And that is inside 7. Good change for the back line. They need to communicate again. 13 and 3. They just looked at each other. That could have been an easy ball to neutralize. But again, they did not talk to each other. Communication is truly key. And that is the same with all types of team sports. 21 still serving, almost short. And 13 decided to save it, but the direction of the ball just went out of it. And it's nowhere to go. The ball is still with the UC Webmaster. The point goes to them. Let's see how it's gonna be on. It's still halfway through the second set. 22 has it. 3 and 22 will attempt a spike. Almost lost it from the Webmasters. Tripped 14 and they need to chase it. And another one. And that is inside. That's a good save from the White Stallions. 6 and 3 and that is back there. 12 back set 10 and the spike, no one was there. Lozano barely reaching it, and that is a point for the UC Webmasters. Good. They're now being stronger on their offense and defense. 7. That was a good receive. 22 on that drop. That is a point for the White Stallions after 10 points. And now CD Webmasters will, CD White Stallions will be serving. Number 3, Kabay. Let's see how this goes. And that is inside. Oh, sorry, I jinxed it. That was outside. Apologies. And the point goes to UC Webmasters. Number 12, Pana, our setter wonder. 13, got it to go. 22 and 2. Ooh, almost dropped it. 23 on the back set. And number 14, Lozano was able to save. And number 6. Wow. Pretty strong hit on that. Pantilgan, number 6 of Webmasters, is on a roll today. Well, Estrusumo is not inside. So, definitely Pantilgan and Pana. Pana will have so many sets on their record today. For sure. But in terms of points, it's going to be number 6, 14, and 21 Sazon as well. From the Webmasters. Ooh! The direction, that was a pretty low hit from number 2. And now the direction of this set. We're halfway through the set. 13 to 1. And 22 with that spike. 14 hit it. 16. And 22. That is outside. When it comes to these spikes again, ball control is very important. 14 points for the UC Webmasters. Number 12, Pana, will be serving, and that is inside. 22 had a drop attempt. 6 set it. 21 spike, 16 neutralized, and 16 have it, and 12 and 14 set, and that is a point for the Webmasters. Yes. But now before we go on with our match, I'll turn you over to our courtside reporter, Rain.
Alright, so we are currently in our second set of the game, and earlier in the first set we noticed a lot of service errors, not from one team but actually from both teams. But fortunately for the Webmasters, they were able to gain their momentum and lead the first set with a win. Now on the second set, we can see the scoreboard with 15-3. Still the Webmasters on the lead, and we can still, there is really much miscommunication here from the White Stallions. The shots and the attacks from the team captain Sebastian, number 22, Den, is still a bit off, and it comes off too strong, which had a lot of outsides for the team. But then again, that's all from the court side. I'll be back later. Now I'll pass you on back to Addie.
Thank you so much for that report, Rain. Amazing. Again, yeah, that's true. UC Webmasters is still on the lead though. But now CD White Stallions were able to do a point, then serve it, and a strong spike from 6, Pantilgan. CD White Stallions did not see that coming. No one was defending on the back line, therefore an opportunity to hit it. We'll see how this unfolds. And 6, that was a service error from Pantilgan. But again, he shouldn't feel so bad for himself because he had way too many points for the second set. Went outside the court after that. 12 set it, and number 20 out of nowhere. And yeah, there is a timeout for now. We'll be back after this short break.
Yeah. Pero ambot ko balik sa time. Yan na lang. Wala pa bitaw.
And we're back. This is still Adi, your double V voice for volleyball. That was another spike error from number 2. Felt sorry for it, but the point goes to the Webmasters. Almost through the second set. Number 14 is serving. 22, then got it. Number 3, Kajai, and 16 attempted a spike. Block 16, and wow! That is a point for 16. Number 2 will be serving for the White Stallions. The backlines, really. The backlines really matter. You need to guard it in as much as you need to guard the front lines. And 15 had it. Ooh! Strategic call from 19. I mean, he can choose not to hit the ball, but he did, and that was a spike for him, and that is a point for him. Now number 20 will be serving inside. 21, 22 hot it, then 16 once again with the spike. Could have been stronger. 21, 13 dive for 22, set it. 16 high 4, and 21 attempted a spike, neutralize it. 3, 16 with another spike, and the point goes to the Webmasters. That was outside. Number 20 will be serving for the UC Webmasters. 21 hit it. 16. Ooh. Number 3 and another hit from 16. 7, 12, 21. Neutralized by Den. 12 Pana, a drop from Palco, and Pana wasn't able to dive for it. The point is for the White Stallions. Number 7 will be serving for the White Stallions. Leonardo, I believe. Lozano, apologies. They're going to hit it. And that is inside. The rights of the court. 21 on a very sharp spike. It was inside. Point goes to the Webmasters. 4 more points before we end the set. 19. Here he goes. And attack. Oh, and that is a service error. Number 16, our mighty player, the White Stallions, Namenzo. And that is inside. Strong serve. Outside! Commentator's drinks. Apologies. I'm so sorry for that. And now, number 16. That was also a service. Service ace. That was point. The Webmasters. 7. Could not save it to go, and that is a point for the Webmasters. 1 more point. Set point. And we are gonna be through this set. UC serves CIT-U. 16, good save. Number 2, 13, hit it nicely. 12 with that set, 14 with that spike, 16, saved it. 22-10. That is outside. And our second set is towards the Webmasters. Oh no, not yet. That is 24. Apologies. One more. One more. We can see it. 21, 12 Pana back set 6. And that seals the second set. The win goes to the UC Webmasters. We'll be back after a short break.